Hello and a warm welcome to World This Week by Latest Laws. This is a weekly program, so hit the bell icon to get notifications for new videos. My name is Vasvi Bhatia and let's begin with Supreme Court this week.
The division bench of the Supreme Court, while hearing a plea, held that the Industrial Committee had a grave error and exceeded in its jurisdiction while interfering with the order of dismissal passed by the disciplinary authority, which was not interfered by the Labour Court. The Supreme Court has reiterated the High Courts cannot invoke jurisdiction under Sec.482 CrPC to quash proceedings unless no offence is made out of plain reading of the allegations in the FIR they stand. The division bench of the Supreme Court, while hearing an appeal, opined that there are certain inherent legal limitations to the scrutiny of an award of a tribunal by the High Court while exercising jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Constitution of India. If there is no jurisdictional error or violation of natural justice or error of law apparent to the face of the record, there is no occasion for High Court to get into the merits of the controversy as an appellate court. The Supreme Court emerged a global leader by conducting 181,909 virtual hearings till January 8th this year, since the beginning of the lockdown period. The Law Ministry informed Parliament on Friday in a written reply. Law Minister Kiren Rijiju said that the High Courts and subordinate courts conducted 1.65 crore virtual hearings till November 30, 2021. Even as a wider conferencing facilities were enabled, between 3,240 courts complexes and corresponding 1,272 jails. Next, we have the High Court of Delhi. The Delhi High Court, in the case of Mohammad Nazim versus the State of NCT of Delhi and others, taking note of the seriousness of the matter despite settlement between parties, refused to quash an FIR filed against a man accused of stalking, sexual harassing, and circulating mock photographs of an undergraduate girl. The High Court was dealing with a petition filed under Section 482 of CrPC by the accused in a check bounce case for invocation of extraordinary jurisdiction of the High Court to recall the complainant's witness for cross-examination. The High Court has recently held that it is well-settled law that at the stage of framing of charge, the court has the power to shift and weigh the evidence for the limited purpose of finding out whether or not prima facie case against the accused has been made out. Next, we have the Patna High Court. The Patna High Court has recently held that the prerogative writ of habeas corpus is in the nature of extraordinary remedy, and the writ is issued where in the circumstances of a particular case, the ordinary remedy provided under law is either not available or is ineffective. Next, we have the High Court of Karnataka. The High Court of Karnataka has modified standard operating procedure for district courts after considering a steady decline in the new COVID active and positive cases in the state of Karnataka. The High Court of Karnataka has passed a resolution to place a portrait of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in all official functions of all courts, such as Republic Day on 26 January, Independence Day on 15th August, and Constitution Day on 26 November in the High Court of Karnataka. Next, we have the Kerala High Court. The High Court of Kerala has called out the intolerance on behalf of the citizens in plea seeking removal of PM Modi's picture on COVID certificates. Next, we have the Calcutta High Court. The High Court of Calcutta, comprising Justice Rajashekhar Mantha, took cognizance of the incident of allegedly trespassing at the premises of the Kolkata Zoological Garden over control of its employees' trade union. Next, we have miscellaneous news. After the central government told the Apex Court on Monday that after submitting Aadhaar card details is not a mandatory precondition on the CoWIN portal for the COVID-19 vaccination, the Supreme Court asked the authorities not to insist on asking people for Aadhaar card for vaccination. Advocate Sanjay Rathi, member Bar Council of Delhi, has been appointed as Secretary of Bar Council of Delhi. Sanjay Rathi has earlier served as the co-chairman of Bar Council of Delhi, has been Additional Advocate General for the state of Haryana and Supreme Court of India. In international news this week, President Joe Biden appears to be narrowing his list of candidates for the Supreme Court, saying he's looking at about 4 people as Democrats who met with him on Thursday say he wants a persuasive nominee in the mold of retiring Justice Stephen Breyer. South Africa has asked a court to fine the local unit of China's Huawei Technologies for breaking rules on hiring locals and to order the company to amend its practices, the Labour Department said on Friday. Approximately 90% of the company's employees were foreign nationals, violating employment equity regulations while imposing a limit of 40%, the department said, while citing a 2020 audit. This is a weekly program. To get more information, please check the description box, and to get weekly updates, like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.